Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Dear brothers and sisters, greetings of the peace. Gelatin. Gelatin is a protein obtained by boiling the skin, tendons, ligaments, bones with water. It is usually obtained from cow, pig, some other animals, some plants, which is used in vast array of products, food products, pharmaceutical products such as pastries, baby food, yogurt, cheese, ice creams, pies, beverages, juices, gel, pudding, in some types of chewing gum, candies, also in shampoos, face masks, so on and so forth. So it is used in a vast array of products which come in the daily use of many people. In Islam, there is no objection of extracting gelatin from the skin, nerves, bones of permissible and halal animals, or also from the non-toxic, non-harmful plants. If gelatin is extracted, it can be used. It is permissible. However, the manufacturers of gelatin reveal that a big percentage, up to 80%, according to some reports, of the gelatin is produced today from the pig skin. Various fatwa committees have different opinions on it. For example, the Islamic Fiqh conference happened in Jeddah ruled it is impermissible. The pig derived gelatin is impermissible. While the Islamic Fiqh conference happened in India ruled the pig derived gelatin is permissible. We have to explore what are the reasons and what are the standpoints behind these two types of the fatwas. Before we enter to the discussion about the pig derived gelatin, we have to familiarize ourselves with the two important concepts in fiqh, in Islamic jurisprudence. The first one is istihala, means transformation, modification, or conversion. One thing becomes another. That means transformation or conversion of a substance into another through a change in its essence and characteristics to the extent that it takes on a different name. Thus, a new ruling applies to it. For example, Ibn Qudama explains an egg, it becomes a bird. One product, same product, converts to another product, changes from one state to another, and its name and features completely changed. So, this is istihala. And there is another discussion within the istihala is the istihala has to happen by nature, has to have automatically, or is it acceptable through an intervention, human intervention, by putting some chemicals to it? A product becomes something else via putting some chemicals in it. Is it acceptable or it should be by nature? For the group of scholars from the Shafi'i, Maliki, and also Imam Ahmad says, radiallahu anhum, they say the istihala has to happen by nature, automatically. Then only it becomes permissible. For example, khamr. Khamr, the wine becomes vinegar. We can use it. It is halal and it is permissible to use it. But the khamr become vinegar through a human intervention. For these scholars, it is not accepted, it is impermissible. But for the scholars from the Hanafi madhab, they say istihala, even with human intervention, is also permissible and accepted and can be used. The second concept in Islamic jurisprudence related to the current discussion is istihlak, dissolution, which means a material, one thing that perishes inside another thing, an extreme dilution. One thing you drop into another thing, and the first thing diluted and dissolved in it, no color, no smell, and no taste is left. This process makes it permissible. If the first product was impure, it becomes pure because its all traces are removed and dissolved in it. Now, the discussion about the gelatin derived from the pig materials can be well placed under the concept, for example, under the istihala. Contemporary scholars hold differing opinions regarding the permissibility of gelatin derived from the pig parts. The first group say The gelatine extracted from the pig skins, bones, and other parts is impure. It is forbidden because the transformation and the conversion is not complete. They believe that the fundamental structure of the pig parts, just like the skin and bone, remain unchanged. Some protein molecules are broken down. That is the only transformation happens. But the istihala which we studied, which we mentioned earlier, it's a complete conversion that is not happening in the transformation process of pig skin when we discuss about the gelatin. This implies that the impure status of pig skin and the bones persist. Another discussion related to it is by putting the chemicals, right? That means by a human intervention, not by nature. That is, in that subject there is a disagreement which I mentioned earlier, and they say these pig derived gelatin are permissible in the cases of lorura, necessity only. The first group argues that using gelatin from the pig parts isn't necessary also because we have plenty of pure alternatives available which are produced from the halal materials, from the halal animals, which fulfill all the criteria to be the meat halal, to be that animal to be a halal product. However, the second group considered gelatin extracted from the pig parts or other forbidden and impure substance to be pure without extension, without any exception. It can be used, it is pure, and they argue the transformation, the conversion is complete. So it is actually about the discussion about the gelatin. The difference is about whether the transformation and conversion is it complete or not. For those who say it is complete, they say it is permissible. For those who argue this is the conversion is not complete, they say it is impermissible. So, in the light of about discussion, it seems that Muslims should look for halal gelatins which are already available, and the pig derived gelatins and products are permissible as an alternative during the time of necessities already. Let's explore more. See you again. Thank you very much.